Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2006 FIFA World Cup game, and today we're going to be doing an Oceania qualifying run on World Class as well, just showing you at the start. And we're going to be doing it with Tahiti. Now, this game doesn't have an awful lot of variety when it comes to teams and stuff like that. You know, I can't even replace Tahiti. It just says, sorry, there's no other teams. So, yeah, where's American Samoa and everything like that. But we're going to be doing it with Tahiti today. I hope you guys will love it. Yeah, we're going to see if we can try and get out of this group, which back in 2006 featured Australia. So, it's going to be very hard to get rid of Australia out of this group, but I'm hoping we can do it. And Tahiti's first match is going to be against Fiji, so a nice little island competition for our first one. Of course, let's just quickly have a look at the squad for Tahiti, a side that I used to love playing as on the 2006 game. I remember doing runs with Tahiti when I was like a teenager, playing this game, you know, before I started doing YouTube and stuff. And yeah, I just used to love doing them because it was just like that part of the world, Oceania, was just like so I don't know, new to me, because I didn't know it existed before I started going into geography and stuff like that and getting interested in countries around the world. So yeah, it'll be nice to do Tahiti again. Here we go then, Tahiti versus Fiji. This time for this run, I haven't selected 2-minute halves, I selected 4-minute halves, so that maybe it'll give us more opportunities to score. I'm hoping so anyway. It is on World Class, but yeah, a lot of people told me there is another difficulty that you can play on, but unfortunately that difficulty is only available in Play Now, which really sucks. I don't know why they would not feature it in the actual tournament. The main goal really is just trying to knock out Australia and New Zealand from this group. I mean, back in 2006, Australia qualified through Oceania, which, of course, now they don't. They qualify through the Asia zone. A lot of people in the past, whenever I used to do a run with Australia, used to say that, oh, why were Australia in the Asia zone? Like, they're not an Asian country. It's like, yes, they're not, like, you know, geographically, but yeah, in terms of football now, they are. And they're playing New Zealand at the moment, so I'm hoping that we can make them drop points, maybe a draw New Zealand. That would be very nice. And here comes a through ball to Simon. Can he score? Not quite. And it's blocked again by the Fiji keeper. Tahiti, I couldn't shoot there, and that's going to be a corner to Tahiti. What can we do on this play? We need to find goals because Australia will probably end up winning the group. So we need to be competitive, especially against teams like this, and that's gone in. That has gone in, and it's Mamier with the goal to make it 1-0 to Tahiti. And what a header that was by Mamier. Could not keep that out. Of course, headers are very overpowered on this game. I think I've said this in the past, but even though the game looks very old by today's standards, the atmosphere still looks incredible. I mean, it's a bit inflated, the atmosphere here in Tahiti, because obviously it looks like the whole island has come out for this game. But I just love it. You got the flags waving in the background. The crowd is just there in masses. Of course, you've got the Fiji fans in the back there as well. The giant Fiji flag crossed in, punched away. And, oh, what a save! What a save of the Fiji keeper. Literally off his line and still managed to pull that off. That is incredible. Australia are leading 2-0 over New Zealand in the 65th minute, so you can pretty much guarantee that Australia are favourites to top the group, as they usually were back around here in this qualifying zone. Fiji go for it, it's saved, but hopefully Tahiti can stop them. We have a corner in the 90th minute. Once we do this, it'll pretty much be game over. Still leading 1-0, despite the plethora of chances we've had against Fiji. Go on. Okay, well that was never going to go in, was it? But once the goalkeeper boots this away, it's 100% game over. And Tahiti will get the first 3 points of their World Cup qualifying campaign. Good win, but we could have scored more. But then most of it was down to Fiji's goalkeeper being really good. And of course, Tahiti are only rated like, what? Like half a star or whatever rating they are on this game. They're very low ranked, so I don't expect them to be like, you know, world beaters just yet, or smashing Fiji like 5-0. So our second match is against the big boys. It's against Australia away from home. Tahiti have to pull something exceptional out the bag to do this. Has like any island nation, like a small island nation like Tahiti, ever beaten Australia in this kind of situation? I'm gonna say probably not, right? They might have drawn against them maybe, but yeah, I mean, when Tahiti won that OFC Cup back in, when was it 2011 or 2009? Can't remember the year, but who did they beat in that final? I'm sure they beat New Zealand on the way to winning that cup. The best we can really hope for in this match is a draw. That's probably how it's going to be. Australia are way stronger than us. So far so good. We're dispossessing the Australians and making it hard for them every time we're trying to attack, which is great, obviously. And we just need to try and find that killer pass to get into the box. That's a good through ball. Can we score? Oh, saved by Schwarzer as well there. Oh, good chances, but we're just not putting enough power in the shots. I literally held that down for a good, like, 1.5 seconds to get more power on it. Still didn't matter. Still saved. Come on. Is there anyone in the box? Header. Oh, again, it's just not powerful enough. Tahiti have had chances, and Australia haven't had the best of halves in this second half. We're going to take a draw. Yeah. I mean, a draw's a draw, and that's good. But do we really need it? We needed a win, really, here. Absolutely needed a win. We had chances to get it, but unfortunately, the striking and the goalkeeping was fantastic as well. But the striking just needed to improve. We are Tahiti, though, so the chances we did have were more than certainly under hit. So yeah, a draw, fine. I hope Australia can drop points elsewhere. Our third match is back at home, and we are against the Solomon Islands. So can we get a win here to get some more points for our campaign? It's going to be hard to stop Australia in the future. I can't remember if it's this qualifying zone or another qualifying zone, but one of them you only have to play each other once and then it's over. So I'm hoping it's not this one. It's a through ball to Marmier. Come on. He's the only one there, man. And he puts it wide. But I don't think it's not going to be a penalty. The goalkeeper slid me out straight afterwards. Through ball, that might be offside. It's not. And that's gone straight in. Tahiti have scored in the weirdest sort of twisty-turny fashion. But it went in anyway, so fair enough. And it's Simon with the goal to make it 1-0 to Tahiti. So cool, we scored against the Solomon Islands. And all we had to do was twist into position like that. And it went in like that. I mean, when you shoot on this game, even if you don't direct it towards goal, the ball will curl towards the net. Good turning. Go on. And that's 2. I don't know how we managed to control that, but Marmier has scored. And that is 2-0 to Tahiti. And, well, that's great that we got 2 goals in one match. Crossed in by Tahiti. Off the post and off the goalkeeper and in. And Simon has scored to make it 3-0. And in quite a comical fashion, the Solomon Islands have conceded another. It's 3-0 before half-time. Crossed in, header, off the post, off the goalkeeper's back and straight in. And, well, that's just unfortunate. So at half-time, we are leading by 3-0 over the Solomon Islands. That's really, really strong position to be in. Over the top, and that's a brilliant ball. The Solomon Islands saved. Could have got one back. They've still got a chance here, and that's gone in. Well, I mean, fair enough. That was kind of my own fault for running into that player. And Conophilia has scored to make it 3-1 now. Australia 5-0 up against Fiji. It's just too easy for them. Here comes Tagawa. And that's saved. We could have used another goal, really. If it's going to come down to goal difference, which I probably think it is. It's a good ball. And Tahiti, no, not quite, but it's booted away there, and it'll probably be game over. Yep, 3-1 against the Solomon Islands. I'll take that. That was actually a really good win. That's probably the first time in a while that I've actually scored 3 goals in a game. I'm not kidding. Maybe it is due to the timer being set at 4 minutes rather than 2. Our next match is going to be against New Zealand away from home. This is one that we really need to win to keep up pace with Australia. If we don't and we drop points here, even as a draw, then Australia will probably win their match and be 2 points clear of us no matter what happens. Again, I can't remember if it's a round robin qualifying or if it's just like you play everybody once and then that's it. Tahiti, throw in. Header, and it's caught. Good chance to score, but not taken. That's a good ball. Up to you. Yes, we scored. Finally, a sweat actually works. It's so awkward on this game to pull off a sweat opportunity. But Mamule has scored on the 45th minute mark to make it 1-0 to Tahiti away from home against New Zealand. Come on. I thought the middle guy was going to intercept it, but luckily he didn't. The shot was hit and the goalkeeper did save it, but it still went in anyway. So yeah, great stuff. Now all Tahiti need to do is hold on to this lead. Oh, that's a good ball by New Zealand. They're trying something, aren't they? Crossed in over the top, and this is just insane. And oh, that was offside. What was New Zealand cooking up there? That is insane. Through ball, Mamule. And it's saved. And it's 2! How did he score from that angle? And Mamule has another one. Away from home against New Zealand. This is giving us some real hope in potentially grabbing that first place spot. I know that Australia might get it on goal difference, but we're fighting. And that's the main thing. Mamule. Cross that in. And that's 3! What a cross, and Simon has scored for Tahiti. It's 3-0 and New Zealand are getting embarrassed at home by tiny little Tahiti. Come on. Oh my goodness, he almost went all the way through and scored. Tahiti are just absolutely incredible in this match. New Zealand are not their normal selves. Not at the moment, because it's 4-0. It's still into the back of the net, but the keeper, Mamule, has a hat-trick. Just a great ball that's gone into the box there. Great header. Headers very exploitable on this game. And that's 4-0. And that is going to be it. We have beaten New Zealand 4-0 with Tahiti. What a result. And that's probably my biggest result I've had on this game for a long time. So I think it is one more game, because at the bottom there it says, I guess we'll have to wait 4 more years, says the Vanuatu coach. They've only got 3 points, but still, it basically means that they failed to qualify. So yes, it's mathematically impossible for all those sides below us to qualify. We have to hope that Australia slip up, because look how close that is. Australia have got the same record as us pretty much, except they have not conceded a goal yet. We have. We conceded against the Solomon Islands. If we hadn't conceded against the Solomon Islands, then, well, I mean, we wouldn't be second in the group. But I'm not sure how it works. I'm fairly sure it's like the top 2 nations go against each other, and then you have a playoff round in, like, against an Asian team or something like that. I can't remember. Here we go then, final match of this group, and it's against Vanuatu. We really just need to win. Vanuatu are pushing forward, and it's just cut out. I'm a bit afraid that we're going to concede and then they're going to sit back and defend. That's usually the way it goes on these games. It's a good ball. And that's in for Tahiti. Well done. It's Tagawa with a goal, and that's 1-0. I did think about, you know, scoring that off, but hey, you know, we already got the goal. That's fine. Great ball, by the way. Almost got slide tackled, but completely missed. Fiji have taken the lead against New Zealand. Fair enough. Doesn't really matter for their qualifying hopes, but You know, beating New Zealand would be pretty cool if Fiji could do that. Crossed in by Tahiti. And there we go, finally. That is 2-0. And Tiura has scored to make it 2. Cool. Great header. Pushed away his man. And then went straight in. Crossed in. And that's 3. 3-0. Tagawa has scored. And that will end the game and the qualifying group on a high for Tahiti. And, well, if it is a playoff game against Australia, then at least we're scoring goals now, so then we can potentially do it against them. It's going to be difficult. And Tahiti have done it. They have done it. They have won and gone unbeaten in this whole qualifying campaign. What lies ahead now for Tahiti? Is it a playoff game or is it automatic qualification? Win all home matches, yeah, that's cool. That's the first time I've done that with little Tahiti as well. So if you look at the group table, we actually overtook Australia in that last game after Australia failed to score more than 1 goal in their last match, whereas Tahiti, we scored 3. So we jumped Australia to finish top of the group, but I'm fairly sure now that we've got a playoff game. And it is against Australia. A 2-legged tie against them. So we have to, absolutely have to score and be super defensive. I know that we could probably get a draw. But if we keep drawing, then obviously it will go to penalties. And yeah, it just won't be fun. Here we go then. First game against Australia here. Can we set the tone? If you're wondering where Mark Viduka is in this whole series for Australia, he's actually injured. So that is a huge loss for Australia and a huge gain for Tahiti. It's a good ball. Here comes Simon for Tahiti. Off the post. And that's in for the first goal for Tahiti. How lucky is that? Simon with the goal away from home as well to make it 1-0. We got the away goal. Come on. Tahiti are going to do it. We're going to qualify for the World Cup. Defending isn't so much of an issue at the moment. As long as we don't make any silly errors, should be alright in that department. That's another good ball. And that's gone in. Swanson just stood still and Simon has scored, and that's 2. 2 away goals. Tahiti on the verge of history. Come on. Come on. I'm fairly sure I remember actually a while back doing a run with Vanuatu on this game, getting to this point, and I'm fairly sure I got eliminated in this stage, I think. Spoiler alert, by the way. Half-time, Tahiti are starting to believe it's 2-0. Oh, Tahiti. Look at this. And that's saved by Schwarzer. Wow, we've been so good in this match. So good. I know we got a reverse leg coming up against them, but that's our ground. And, well, currently as it stands, a 2-0 advantage is looking very good. Oh, nearly third. That's a great ball. And that's a third. A third for Tahiti. We are just so good. And Australia are getting humbled. They're getting humbled. 1 through ball. And the defender stood still. I tell you, this game, even on the hardest difficulty that the game has to offer, it's just too easy. Just too easy to use the exploits. I guess it's because it's an old game and, you know, it's just easier to, you know, do tactics and stuff to score. And it's easier to defend as well because all you have to do is hold a button. Like, literally, all I'm doing right now is holding a button. And that is going to be it. Tahiti have won the first leg against Australia by 3-0. Can you actually believe that? That is incredible. What a performance from Tahiti away from home. Here we go then, the reverse fixture, this time at home. And Tahiti have a massive advantage going into this. Now I'm hoping Australia don't overturn it and beat us like 3-0 in this this second leg. But if they do, then fair play. Australia, good ball. And what a save. What a save. I thought that was going straight into the back of the net, but no. Stood by Australia, headed away. They haven't found anything yet in the first 30 minutes. It's been basically a massive midfield battle. I'm sure they'll find something. They have to. They can't just play like this for the entirety of these 2 legs. Oh, Simon's got past his man there. And there we go. That's a goal. And Marmule has scored again. It's 4-0 on aggregate, and that should be game over. Well, I mean, it should be. In real life, if Tahiti went 4-0 up on Australia, like somehow, I would still probably expect Australia to turn it around and beat them like 5-4 or something like that, or even like bigger margin than that, because I just know that Australia are capable of it. Oh, that was a terrible tackle, and that's going to be a yellow card for Tahiti. I accidentally clipped that player as the ball was played away. Can they score this free kick? Don't think I've seen a free kick scored on this game yet. And oh, they almost did. There's only about 8 minutes left to play, and Australia still haven't done that much. I thought they would have been an absolute powerhouse in this playoff game. Turns out I was wrong. And Australia have been absolutely humbled here as Tahiti win this playoff tie against Australia by 4-0 over the 2 legs. Does that mean we automatically qualify, or do we have to play another nation, like an Interconfederation playoff? So Tahiti do have an Interconfederation playoff still yet to play, and it's against Paraguay for our next one. This is going to be super difficult. I'm going to try my best with Tahiti. No matter what happens, whatever happens, we have to try to get to that World Cup. I've been really loving this qualifying run so far, and it'll be such a shame if we go out in this stage, you know, the final stage of actual qualifying. It's a through ball, and Roque Santa Cruz is saved, but I couldn't. Oh my goodness, I hate that so much. You know, when the ball bounces off your player and they're already running. Oh my god, Paraguay have just scored from an own goal for Tahiti, and that is just so heartbreaking. Okay, well, it's not over, but I mean, those kind of moments make me feel like something like that is going to happen again. So through ball, and Tagawa is going through, and that's 1-1. Come on, that's our first chance of the game pretty much, and Tagawa has equalised. And Paraguay still hold the away goal though, thanks to that BS own goal. Tahiti have been capable of scoring against the very best in this qualifying campaign. They've scored a lot against Australia, and now they've got one against Paraguay. So if we do make it to the World Cup, there's a very small possibility that we could actually make it out of the group, depending on who we get, and that's if we get there as well. Half time it's 1-1, so it's in the balance. They really haven't done an awful lot. It feels like they're just going to waste time and get that away goal win, which would be super dirty from Paraguay if they do that. You know, they've got all this firepower that could absolutely destroy me, and they're just doing this. This is terrible football, Paraguay. Not gonna lie, it is awful football. That's a through ball. Can we score? Saved. Oh no, come on. Oh my goodness. I went to clear it, and Paredes has scored another away goal. That's a winner, and that's probably going to seal the whole thing. I'm not joking. Oh, I went to clear it away, and oh my goodness. Paraguay played terribly up until that point. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I know we have another leg. Can you really see me winning away from home against Paraguay? I doubt it. Final chance here for Tahiti to try and make it to the World Cup. I felt like the 2 goals we conceded in that last game were just complete BS. The own goal was just like, you know, out of my hands. It was just the game's mechanics in the wrong place at the wrong time sort of thing. Couldn't clear it in time. And then the second goal, tried to clear it. Game didn't register, and then obviously ran into the Paraguayan striker, and he just taps it in. Just really irritating. It basically just gifted them a goal. I doubt we're going to be doing much here away from home. They're just going to tap it around, aren't they? It's a through ball, and Marmule is through. And that's a goal. Come on. It's the away goal we're looking for, but it's 2-2 on aggregate. But Paraguay have 2 away goals. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how it works, man. It might be that if we don't score, then, well, if we don't score again, sorry, then we'll go out on the away goal rule. Through ball. Marmule again. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. It's 2. Oh my goodness. Tahiti in a position that they could qualify. Even though we threw away the last game, Tahiti are doing it away from home. And that's going to be half time. Tahiti are winning 2-0 on the day. 3-2 on aggregate. We cannot afford to concede another one, because I'm not sure how it'll work then. I'm fairly sure it'll probably just go to extra time. Through ball. To no one. Oh, there we go. Simon. He's going through. Can he score? Not quite. Hold on. Oh my goodness. What a lucky deflection from the goalkeeper's save. And Simon has scored again. That is 4-2 on aggregate to Tahiti. And they have got 1 foot in the door for World Cup qualification. They just need to hold on. Paraguay only have 15 more minutes to turn this around. And Tahiti look very dominant. They deserve it, to be fair. We were unlucky in the first leg against Paraguay. But ever since we beat Australia 4-0 on aggregate, I was just like, yeah, Tahiti deserve to qualify for the World Cup. Absolutely do. Roque Santa Cruz. What the hell? How did he score that? How on earth did Santa Cruz score that? That's 4-3 now on aggregate. And, well, it was just a mistake by the defender and he just did this. What was that? What was that kind of shot? Tahiti are minutes away from qualifying for the World Cup. They have been absolutely sensational in this whole qualifying campaign. Just boot it downfield, just get rid of it. And we are going to qualify for the 2006 World Cup in Germany. I mean, I cannot believe that Tahiti have managed to do it past the group stages, the playoff, and the Interconfederation playoff as well. We have won 4-3 against Paraguay in a really exciting series where we came back away from home, 2-1 deficit, to beat the odds and win 4-3. There we go. We got the Oceania qualifier apparently for the first time. I'm fairly sure I've done it before. But there we go. Confirmation that Tahiti have qualified. Let's go and see our group. Just to point out that Tahiti are ranked 74th in the world right now, up from 96th in the world. That's a big movement. We are better than countries like, I don't know, New Zealand, Panama, Iceland and Albania. So our group looks like this. We have France, Serbia and Montenegro and Guatemala. So that France matchup will be a little bit interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong, Tahiti is or was part of France. I don't know if they still are or whatever, but I know that in Tahiti they do speak French. And we got Serbia and Montenegro. That's going to be very difficult. Guatemala, we might be able to get a win there. It depends what happens. Any other smaller teams going through with us, it doesn't look like it from where I'm sat, to be honest with you. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave that there for your first part of your Tahiti qualifying run. The reason being is because, well, usually I'd smash it all into one video, but because the Oceania one was quite a long process, we're gonna just split it into 2 parts. So I hope you don't mind that. And if you did enjoy this first part of your Tahiti qualifying series, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.